Hi everyone, my name is Choong. I am taking the program Bachelor of Tourism Management in University Utara Malaysia, and my meeting number is 274009. Today I would like to present my individual assignment 2 for the subject STID 1013 Information System in Organization. First of all, the CHW Healthcare Company is the provision of healthcare service. It operates to the following segment, which is pharmacy service, retail or long-term care, and healthcare benefit. The pharmacy service segment offers pharmacy benefit management solutions. The retail and long-term care segment includes selling of prescription drugs and assortment of general merchandise. The healthcare benefit segment offers traditional, voluntary, and consumer direct health insurance products and related services, include medical, pharmacy, detail, behavioral health, medical management capabilities. The CHW Healthcare Company was founded by Choong and Martin Liu, who are a medical doctor and a CEO of a healthcare company before they founded the CHW Healthcare Company. Actually, Joey has a lot of the experience in medical professions, and Martin has the experience that to be a CEO in the healthcare company. Therefore, they work together to run the healthcare business in Malaysia. The first best health related service that provide for the disabled, no mobility, elderly, and special needs groups is electronic wheelchair with smartphone. The electronic wheelchair with smartphone is a chair with the wheels and smartphone that can use to control the movement. This electronic wheelchair was used when walking is difficult or impossible due to the disability, illness, injury, or old age-related problems. Compared with the hand-operated wheelchairs, this type of chairs are simpler to control and need less energy and work. For example, the disabled no need to waste their energy to move the wheel. They just need to press the move button in the smartphone on the electronic wheelchair to control the movement. It also can help them to stand up by using the system in the smartphone to press the stand button. If they want to turn left or right, they just need to press the left or right button to control the movement. And they also can press the stop button to stop movement. And the user can also use the press the auto button to self-driving. In addition, the smartphone in the electronic wheelchair also can record the place that user has visited. It also can be used like a normal smartphone, such as search a map, play some music, and so on, with connecting the Wi-Fi and data. This type of wheelchair are also referred to as motorized wheelchair, since electric powered motor drive them, or battery packs. Since the electronic wheelchair is durable if serviced properly. Recognized for better movability and security, this electronic wheelchair can be found for either adults or kids. This wheelchair can be folded and disassembled, making it easy to tote around. Next, the second best health-related service is sensor and wearable technology. The sensor and wearable technology are seen as a way to keep a constant monitor on vitals in a hospital and outside of a healthcare environment. It could be as simple as an alert sent to a care provider when a patient falls down, or a bandage that can detect skin pH levels to tell if a cut is getting infected. In a hospital, doctors can use the wearables that measure vitals without the patient being restricted to a bed, especially the disabled that difficult to move. This way is used to prevent recurrent heart failure by measuring the level of fluid in a patient's lungs and send the information to a doctor's computer allowing the doctor to change the medication if the level of fever rises. Then the last best health-related service is electronic hearing aid. An electronic hearing aid is a small electronic device that you wear in or behind your ear. It makes some sounds louder so that a person with hearing loss can listen, communicate, and participate more fully in daily activities. An electronic hearing aid can help special needs groups in hearing loss hear more in both quiet and noisy situations. The electronic hearing aids are primarily used in improving the hearing and speech comprehension of people who have hearing loss that result from damage to the small sensory cells in the inner cells, called hair cells. This type of hearing loss is called sensorineural hearing loss. The damage can occur as a result of disease, aging, or injury from noise or certain medicines. The electronic hearing aid magnifies sound vibrations, and the hair cells detect the larger vibrations and convert them into neural signals that are passed along to the brain. The greater the damage to a person's hair cells, the more severe the hearing loss, and the greater the hearing aid applications needed to make up the difference. However, there are practical limits to the amount of application a hearing aid can provide. In addition, if the inner ear is too damaged, even large vibration will not be converted into neural signal. In this situation, a hearing aid would be ineffective. The first trend that should be considered when formulating the ideas is Internet of Things (IoT). As the world becomes more and more digitized, informed business is the key of success, and Internet of Things provide greater clarity into consumer behavior. The IoT is increasingly offering business opportunities in the form of data collection and analysis. In fact, IoT is the most widely adopted technology in CompTIA's emerging technology track. Unlike traditional data collection methods of the past, the IoT is a conglomeration of devices that interact, providing substantially greater insight into how products and services are being applied for everyday tasks. As more devices become IoT-enabled, business will be able to design products with a greater understanding of pain points. The second trend that should be considered when formulating the ideas is artificial intelligence (AI). Studies show that 88% of consumers are willing to share data derived from AI into wearables with healthcare professionals. AI could be a available tool for physicians and nurses, as deploying smart machines to amplify their natural abilities, performance, and quality will be improved. AI is not an intimidating concept to patients, as 2 in 3 individuals would use AI based after our service. The third trend that should be considered when formulating the ideas is collaborative care model (CCM). The CCM model is a team-driven model that's designed to provide care for a defined segment of a patient, like pediatrics or geriatrics. Its clinical decision-making is marked by systematic reports that drive measurable disease outcomes, and it also uses evidence to allow the team to aim for improved health outcomes using scientifically proven treatments. The fourth trend that should be considered when formulating the ideas is patient-centered medical home. The key characteristic of the patient-centered medical home include comprehensive care, where patient receive care for physical health, mental health, disease prevention, wellness, and acute and chronic conditions. The model is also patient-centered as each healthcare practitioner partners with the patients and their family and makes an effort to understand and respect the patient's unique culture, needs, value, and preference. Coordinated care accessible service and a commitment to quality and safety are also key metrics to the patient-centered medical home model. And the last trend that should be considered when formulating the ideas is blockchain opportunities in healthcare. Blockchain technology's capacity to generate complete transaction history would curtail medical fraud, an issue that costs an estimated $30 billion over the last 20 years. Its decentralized nature would also offer a new approach to security, as its data is traceable and untraceable. Blockchain technology could also drive a smart payment system, which would help make claims processing more efficient. Additionally, it could improve healthcare providers' capacity to have timely access to electronic health records, leading to better patient treatments. The hardware in the electronic wheelchair with smartphone is a smartphone. The smartphone in the electronic wheelchair can be used to control the movement. In addition, it can use to record the places that users have visited. It also can be used like a normal smartphone, such as search a map, play some music, and so on, with connecting the Wi-Fi or data. The software in the electronic wheelchair with smartphone is Android. For the navigation of wheelchair, Android application software was developed and tested. Android operating system is emerging as a popular operating system in mobile phones, tablets, and computers. The app can browse the map to locate the destination and create a track from initial positions. Then, the component in the electronic wheelchair with smartphone is battery and drive. The electronic wheelchair has a preserved lead-acid battery commonly known as SLA. This can be either to be dry or wet batteries that have to be re-energized by means of user electrical outlet when the wheelchair is not being used by the patient. These batteries have an output of 4 to 5 amperes. An electronic wheelchair is easily available in the front wheel drive, rear wheel drive, four wheel drive, or a center wheel drive. Center and rear wheel drive, the chair are considered to be most efficient on the train, which is not very rugged and move freely on a flat surface. Four-wheel or a front-wheel drive is always better for the electronic wheelchair that is going to be used outdoors. The hardware in the sensor and wearable technology is outdoors. A generic way to describe a wearable system is in response to X, where X is the input from a sensor and Y happens. Actuators such as LEDs, badges, or speakers and servo motors are what make things happen. And then, the software in the sensor and wearable technology is networking. To communicate with smart device, the internet or other wearable system, you need wireless connectivity. In addition to Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, wearable friendly options include Bluetooth Low Energy, which has lower power consumption than classic Bluetooth, a range of 50 meters, and a data transmission rate up to 1 Mbps. Then, the Near Field Communications (NFC), a radio frequency flat with a range of approximately 20 cm and data transmission rate up to about 400 kbps. The component of the sensor and wearable technology is sensor, Sensor greater information about the environment, the user, or above. Examples of the former include light, temperature, motion, SCC, and location GPS. Examples of the latter include heart rate, ECG, brain waves, EEG, and muscle tension, EMG. A few wearable microcontrollers have basic sensor on board. Other manufacturers offer a range of external sensor modules that connect to the brain board. The hardware in the electronic hearing aid is microphone. The electronic hearing aid retrieves sound through a microphone, which converts the sound waves to electrical signals and send them to an amplifier. The amplifier increases the power of the signals and then send them to the ear through a speaker. The software in the electronic hearing aid is telesoid. Telesoid are small devices installed in electronic hearing aid. An audio induction loop generates an electronic magnetic field that can be detected by telesoids, allowing audio source to be directly connected to an electronic hearing aid. The telesoid is intended to help the wearer filter out the background noise. Then, the component of the electronic hearing aid is audio put. An audio put is an electronic device used with hearing aids. Hearing aids often comes with a special set of metal contacts for audio input. Typically, the audio put will fit around the end of the hearing aid, links this with another device, like a FM system or a cell phone. So, in my conclusion, in this new generation, the information technology can help some problems in the healthcare community. The use of IT in healthcare brings many advantages, especially to individuals, healthcare providers, and governments, allowing higher quality, safer, more equitable, and more efficient healthcare system, and helping people to find out the solutions to their healthcare issues. It can help the healthcare to create some new equipment to help them to continue develop. It also can help the doctors to find out the treatment of patients in a short time. IT in healthcare also can help the humans who are the disabled, no mobility, elderly, and special needs group to maintain their lives. This can help them to reduce the unnecessary burdens, times, and money. Not only help the healthcare communities, IT also can help in many types of community, such as education, tourism, and communications, and so on. So that's all for me. Thank you for your listening and watching.